Keto and crime, keto and crime. We uncover the grime on keto and crime. Keto and crime, keto and crime. Now is the time for keto and crime.
Hey everyone, Tracy here from Keto and Crime. Thank you so much to every single one of my patrons and channel members. You make this possible. And you're one of the reasons I do this. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if I haven't said it before, thank you. I'll sing it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in there with me and letting me geek out, not making fun of me like a lot of other people do, because I like weird stuff about crime and dark history. Thanks everyone. Hey everyone, welcome to Keto and Crime. Today I have a update on the disappearance, and now we can officially say murder, of Quinton Simon. I haven't this couple of weeks ago because I wanted to dive in and research and see what all happened before I just popped out with an update. But we know that he disappeared from his parents' or his grandparents' home in Chatham County, Georgia, on October 5th. Was reported missing at 9 a.m. by his 22-year-old mother, Leilani Simon. He had been living with her boyfriend Daniel Youngkin, and her parents, and was usually cared for by a babysitter who was in the same neighborhood. Now, according to reports, she called the babysitter or texted the babysitter to let her know that Quinton would not be there that day, and her boyfriend Daniel Youngkin, when he left for work, said he saw Quinton in the playpen, the play area, the pack and play officially, at 6 a.m., perfectly alive and fine when he left for work. And then he was reported missing at 9 a.m., in which Leilani then told officials that someone had busted in and kidnapped him, saying he was taking him to his biological father, who knew nothing about it. They thoroughly investigated that and found out that was a lie. And so a manhunt ensued looking for a young boy. A week later, Facebook posts and Facebook messages from Leilani's mom, Billie Jo Howe, who officially had custody of both Quinton and his siblings, because obviously Leilani was not a fit parent, said that Quinton was dead and that her daughter was responsible. That was quickly taken down, and then there were several lives by the babysitter. There were protests outside the home while the investigation went on. So this has been just a lot of shenanigans and a lot of stuff. But officially, on November 18th, they found his remains at a Georgia landfill, and Leilani was officially arrested and charged with three charges of malice murder, felony murder, and concealment of death, and making false statements to police in connection with Quinton's death. Now, Daniel Youngkin, the boyfriend, took off for Atlanta long before Leilani was arrested. He has been totally out of the picture. I have videos going over all this stuff in greater detail. I'll link them right up here. Check those out if you want to know more about that. There was a hearing in which the other two children were removed from the home and placed into foster care or with other relatives. So we know those children are safe. But now she is officially in jail, and now prosecutors have come out and said they believe that she beat young Quinton to death when she was high on drugs. They have reports that she had met with her drug dealer just before the disappearance, reporting the child missing, and that she had beat him to death and then dumped him in a trailer park dumpster, and then he ended up in the landfill from there. So that's what we know. And Billie Jo, the grandmother, was recently taken into custody just this week on unrelated charges, but as according to officials, has also been put on suicide watch. So very discombobulated family. That's the reason I haven't reported on it like a lot of other YouTubers have, because I wanted to get all the facts straight. And if you want a lot more in-depth on this, a lot of great reporting that's not obtrusive, check out my buddy Crime Time with JB Gunner. He does a great job on this case. Now he's a different brand of true crimer than I am, so if you're easily offended, I highly recommend you don't go over there, but he gives it to you straight with absolutely no sugarcoating like I tend to do sometimes. So just be warned, but he's a great resource for this case and for other cases as well. I think he's truly a great mind. But anyway, that is my report on this. And people, if you don't want children, there's birth control available. There are adoption services, and I'm sure there's somebody in your family that would be happy to take them off your hands if you don't want them. There is no need to continue having children and raise them in these situations where this stuff happens. This was totally preventable, and I still want to know where the biological fathers and paternal grandparents of these children were. I mean, absolutely. We do know that one of the fathers, I believe Quinton's father, one of the fathers of one of the children, allegedly died in a car accident. Don't know a whole lot about that, but still, there are other family members out there that could have taken these children, and this was needless, this was pointless, and I grieve for this young child and everybody who loved him. So that is the latest update. I'll keep you posted on the trial and how that's going to proceed and any other allegations that come out. But I will be back next week with either a live stream or another deep dive. And until next time, keto and crime.